Hello everybody, Advanced64 here. Welcome to another episode of Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we got to Mount Chimney right here, and when we got here, it was completely overrun by Team Magma, and, well, also Team Aqua, but mostly Team Magma. Team Aqua was also here just trying to take care of it. But we took care of this spider scuffle over here, and luckily we avoided this volcano to erupt. Again, if we talk to this lady, she'll give us lava cookies. I don't think I even have enough room in my bag for that at the moment, unfortunately. This guy might have a rock type, but I think I'm okay with that. Mount Chimney's Jagged Path. Now, this is what I've always wanted in a mountain. This jagged bumpiness, it rocks my soul. Now, this place is pretty unique. Just like the place in Route 114, the place with all the white grass instead of the green grass, this place also has that. We do have Geodude right here. We do have Steel Wings, so hopefully we don't have to worry about that too much. Maybe we'll even... Yeah, we took that Geodude out in one shot. Very, very nice. Not too many rock-type Pokemon that we have to really worry about this guy having, but... Ooh. I think that guy is actually super effective against me. This is a new Pokemon. This is a Baltoy. It's a grounded psychic Pokemon. It has no gender, but it's really cool. Makes a bite. We have a super effective move against it, but it's going to take 2 bites to take it down. And, oh, it's not going to do anything. That's alright. Gives us more of an opportunity to take him out. Best way I can describe Baltoy is it's a very defensive Pokemon overall. Its defenses overweigh all of its other stats, and it can take hits really, really well, but it won't be able to do as much damage as most other psychic Pokemon. And alright, we beat this guy. He gave us a good amount of money, too. Like that they scale that up with as we go along. But yep, as we walk through here, as long as you have the soot sack in your sack, it's gonna give you some soot in your sack, you know? And right here, we got a Spoink actually popping up. This is the only place you could actually counter Spoink. Spoink, best way I can describe it is kind of similar to that Boltoy we just showed up. It's just a Psychic type. It's not a Psychic and Ground type, but it will become a more defense-oriented Psychic type user. So it's more better in its defense stats, but it's not a bad Pokemon. It's just really not going to do as much damage as probably you would want to hope from a Psychic Pokemon. And if you ever get like something like Routes at the beginning of the game, and it's probably almost a Gardevoir at this point, where it's probably going to be as not as defensive as that as Spoink's evolution, but it's going to be as good. But what's up with this dude? This has a Team Magma grunt. What's he doing over here? What are you doing here? What am I doing in a place like this? What business is out of yours? And oh god, he's fighting us now. We got the show up for Team Magma. I like how they have the little symbols and everything with their little first like initials and everything. I thought it was pretty neat. Even Team Aqua has like a little A show up when you fight them. That's pretty cool, but of course, just like everybody else, he doesn't have 2 creative Pokemon. He kind of just has Poochyena and probably a Numble if he has a better Pokemon. And yes, he does. Let's go ahead and have that Numble come back out. And we'll take care of that guy, no problem. And I believe that's pretty much the battle right here with the Wing Attack. It might live it, actually. Oh, nope, not with this critical hit. Alright, good job, Batman. No more Numble right there, and we're gonna go ahead and get that experience there. We defeated the Team Magma Grunt. Erg! I should have ducked into our hideout right away. And what's that about a hideout right here? Okay. I admit it. You're strong. Don't worry about me. Go wherever you want. And... Alright, I guess we can't really do anything else, so why don't we go ahead and do what he says. In a bird heel! Too bad the bag is full. That stinks. But, are you a trader right here, or you just have something to say? You are a trader. This place is not your casual hike, it's not suited for a picnic. And we can go ahead and go through there. I didn't explain when I was walking over there, but if you saw those little, like, tiny rocks all around those ledges, that's actually something else entirely. It's you can't jump those down those like the normal conventional ledges, but there is a way of moving through those, so it's really cool. I believe it's exclusive to the Jagged Pass. There's places that use similar ways of getting around, but the main way of getting past them is the bikes, and I'll show that off in a bit once we're more out of Pokemon battles and showing off everybody in the Jagged Pass here. If you're also looking for more Pokemon in the Jagged Pass, I believe the only 2 other Pokemon that you'll find is a Numble and a Machop. if you did not pick either of these guys up when you were in the Fiery Path or a little bit earlier when you got here, they'll be higher levels now. I believe you can get Pokemon ranging from level 20 to level 22. So they're definitely not bad additions to your party. Let's take down this Swablu with another wing attack. Did get her attack drop, but that didn't really matter there right now. And yep, that was the end of this picnicker. Oh no, the ground is too bumpy. And I don't know if you can really blame the ground for your loss. Will you ever be back in this area? If you do return, I'd like a rematch. Alright, we did beat Picnicker Diana, but we also got her phone number. I love Pokemon. It's Miguel from the fan club. If you hear this, must be Pokemon store. Whoa, it's a secret. Okay, great. Thank you, but you're skinny. Sorry, I can't talk now. Okay, you sure to talk a lot now for not being able to talk right now. I climb this hill every day. It's awfully scary to shoot down the mountain in one go. And that guy's got a right idea because he's got his bike out. I don't know if he's got an aero bike or not, but we're gonna go ahead and make these guys. Oh, that person's name is Autumn. Don't see a lot of those. I just always thought of it as a weird sort of name. I suppose it's better of a name than naming someone Fall, because that just sounds weird. But Autumn sounds weird as well. I mean, I know you can name people Summer. I've never heard anyone named Spring or Winter, though. Maybe there is in, like, other languages. I mean, I've seen people named May or, like, June. Not July. But then there's, like, well, I think that's because of Julius, so I guess that is because of a person, so. And also, August is Augustus, so. There we go. Fortunately, Rosie got paralyzed there. We're not going to be able to move, and again, we're not going to be able to move. This puts us in a dangerous spot for Batman. If we get hit by a Thunder Shock or something, that might do some good damage. And luckily, we're just doing flinches. Okay, I was going to say if Rosie did not move there, I was going to get a little upset. But luckily, we got past that. And if we do have a Paralyzed heal and only, like, just one of those, we could go ahead and use that and clear up some space in our bag. What went wrong? I feel like I'm falling apart. And we got $1,176. Lots of money. So, let's see, do we have any paralyzed heals? Yes, we do. We have 2. We have exactly 2. That does not clear up any space for us. But if we can just toss that other one, because we have, like, I saw, like, a bunch of full heals up there. So we're okay on that department, and I believe we have berries as well. Let's switch up here. Oh, Ziggy's actually got an item. We can actually take that now. We got an antidote. I think I had multiple of those, so I don't have to worry. And we go fight this guy. Jagged Pass is hard to walk on. It's a good place for training. And we're gonna go fight this guy for exactly that, training. We got Ethan the camper here. Nils, he's got us a couple Zigzagoons. We should be able to take these guys out, no problem. I'm just gonna go for some Metal Claws and hope for some attack boosts. Hopefully that'll do it. That'll come up for us. I'm definitely crossing my finger, but for this Tailo, I might actually just go for the Rock Tomb. I have a 10% chance to miss, but I think I might get it. It's only a 10%. There we go. We got that just fine. And that Tailo's out of the way. We got a critical hit, too. Very nice. I don't think it was necessary, but I'll take it nonetheless. And alright, Rex is doing really, really good. Almost at level 28. It was all over when we were trying to still trying to find a good footing. We're at the end of the Jagged Pass. You like take 2 steps and you're off it. When I get used to this bumpiness, I will win for sure. You were just in your Pokénab. Like I can't really speak because I'm not really there in person to understand how bumpy that is, but still, like I feel like you can do it just fine. And what's up with this dude? Let's see. I'd love to get to Mavo, but if I went down those ledges, there'd be no easy matter of getting back to Lava Ridge. And he's definitely really right on that. It's the best way of getting to Lava Ridge, but you're gonna have to go back through the Jagged Pass if you want to go through here. This whole place is a little bit different. We did just get to a whole town. I was just really eager to heal my Pokemon, but as you can see, this is Lava Ridge Town. And there's even a little thing right back there. I don't know what's up with that. But let's see. There's a little hut right here, in the back of the Pokemon Center. And we talk to this dude, we draw as much hot water as we need, yet the hot springs never run dry. Isn't it magical? These hot springs appear near active volcanoes. Then, veins of water under the ground are heated by magma to heat up to well up as hot springs. And that's what this is. a hot spring, and it's just full of old ladies and people put Pokemon in hot springs and might seriously strange. Why, it might be an electric bath, or a bubble bath, or even a lava bath. They're claiming that these hot springs are good for calming nervous tension, relieving acne muscles, solving romantic problems, and attracting money. Yep, I would agree about most of those statements. There we go. Let's go ahead and heal real quick while we're here. And I do think I want to hit the PC for a second as well, because there's actually one thing I want to show off here. Let's see. Thank you for my Pokemon, Nurse Joy. Let's put this back. And boot up the PC here. And, alright, let's go ahead and put Ziggy back down over here. Our PC's really coming together. He's got a Hyper Potion. Dang, that's really good. We can't get the item right here unless we go to move items. And, yep, let's just put that in the bag. And thank you for that, Ziggy. I'll take that for sure. And I don't know if that made our inventory full or not, but anyway, because we have one less Pokemon here, there's one person in particular we want to talk to, not this old lady. But you like hot springs, do you? That's surprising for one as young as you. She doesn't do anything. But if we talk to this person, here I have an egg. I had hoped to hatch it by covering it in the hot sand by the hot springs, but that doesn't seem to be enough. I heard it would be best if it was kept together with Pokemon and was carried about. You're a trainer, yes? And your Pokemon radiant vibrantly. So what would you say? Would you take this egg to hatch? And yes, I will. Good. I hope you'll walk plenty here with this egg. And indeed, we are gonna have to walk plenty. We just got a Pokemon egg. And if you just talk to the lady again, she'll tell you can get eggs at the Pokemon daycare. And that's indeed true. As long as Pokemon are in the same egg group and different genders, they can produce these types of eggs. However, we have no clue and we have no control of what this egg is. It's always one particular Pokemon, and as we can see in that state right there, it's gonna take some time to hatch. So how about we go try to hatch it, and the best way of doing that is running! Okay, and I did do indeed some running, but of course I didn't do enough in order to hatch the egg yet. But I do want to show off a little bit more in this place. Being buried in this hot sand is so warm and heavenly. Ah! Ouch! A Pokemon nibbled my backside. And that's not good at all. If we go into this house right here, I don't know if there's anything in this house in particular. My wife is warming an egg in the hot springs. That's what she told me. She left 2 Pokemon at the daycare and discovered that egg. And we have that egg indeed. We'll figure out what it is soon enough. Ah, no, young one. I am also a young one, but I mimic the styles of the speech of the elderly folk of this town. What do you say, young one? Would you agree to it if I were to offer to teach the move Mimic? And sure, why not? Let's actually learn Mimic. Okay, let's teach it to... I feel like we don't really use the move Thief on Jam a lot. I think we stole one thing once, and I don't even know if we did do that, so let's go ahead and get rid of Thief and actually teach it Mimic. If you use Mimic, basically it copies the move of the Pokemon that was just using that last move. The last move that was used by the opposing Pokemon is going to be, your Pokemon's going to use that. This place, however, is a little bit different. As you can see, it has a shop here. It's the Herb Shop, home of effective and inexpensive medicine. And they're all bitter medicines here, but they're very good. This is basically a Super Potion, a Hyper Potion, a Full Heal, and a Max Revive, which you can't normally even buy from stores. Very, very good to keep in mind. The only big downside from these is that when you use bitter medicines, one of these items right here, it's going to drop the invisible stat known as Friendship on your Pokemon. So if you have Pokemon like Crobat, like a Golbat into Crobat, that whole process is going to be a lot harder because your Friendship is going to drop a little bit. It's still possible, of course, and if I tried using it right now for, say, for Crobat, I'm not gonna have it de-evolve, so it's not a problem for that at all. But we talked to this guy. This guy gives us a charcoal. That charcoal I gave you, it's used for making herbal medicine. It also does wonders when held by a Pokemon. It intensifies the power of Fire-type moves. And that's really cool. Alright, I knew we got the charcoal somewhere in this town. I didn't know from where. But we can actually just straight give that to Roshi, if anything. Because we don't have too many good fire moves at the moment. Nope, we don't want to give it to Rex. We rather would want to give it to Roshi right here. Now Roshi can now you have even stronger fire moves. Well, he was going to learn stronger fire moves eventually anyway. But of course, if we go down here, we got this little Pokeball right here. And we got a Nugget right here. So very nice that we have gone down this way. You want to do it at least once so you can get that Nugget. But of course, there's no way back. But you don't have to worry about it too much. And there's no real reason to worry about going down there right now if you don't have the 4 gym badge right now. If you're ready to go take on that badge, you can go ahead and do that. But, ooh, can't go down there exactly yet. That's not so good. And we're back! Now that we got a Rock Smash Pokemon to break that rock, we can go back down here. And as you see, I got my bike on. And we're gonna go back to the bike shop indeed. We talked to this dude. Oh, were you thinking about switching bikes? And yes, I was. Let's go ahead and switch our bikes. And for the Mach Bike, we got the Aero Bike. We talked to him again. We can swap the Aero Bike for the Mach Bike. But right now, we would need the Aero Bike. If you get the urge to switch bikes, just come see me. And right now, here's our Aero Bike. It looks about the same, but as you can notice, we're not picking up as much speed as we were with the Mach Bike. So we are a little slower, and you're probably thinking, now why would we ever want to use this bike if it's a little bit slower than the other one? And the main reason, well, you do have a lot more control. As I say that, I bump into this rock right here, but you do have more control over this bike, but there is one other feature, and I'll show you what it is. I can jump around and wheelie for days. This is the feature of the Aero Bike. I can hop around as I please, and I can hop around through grass too. And no one even really notices me through there. I don't know if it makes it harder to find Pokemon or not, but you can even just jump around in one spot, and it will act like you're going through multiple patches of grass. As we go back up the cable cart, we go back through this place. And the Aero Bike is really neat, but the whole reason I got it is so I can go back up here. And as Ash starts following again, that means we're almost to the top, and here we are, back to the top of Mount Chimney. And let's go through here, and you know what, let's pick up a lava cookie as we go. Lava cookies are Mount Chimney's local special, and I'll take that for indeed. Let's take a lava cookie for the road. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and go down here. This is the Jagged Pass, and as you can see, there's these rocks around everywhere. If we get on our bike, and we do our little hoppy thing, we can go around them. Without it, there's no possible way to get around. We'd be stuck, and we can't go around it with the Aero Bike just like that, but we can jump around with it. I don't know if I can just, like, hop. It's a little weird to do that little hop. I think you'd have to do the holding the B button and then doing the hopping entirely for it to work, but let's go ahead and get away from this number real quick. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. There we go. Going past the Jagged Pass with ease. And we can go back up these as well, so this is the best way of getting around the Jagged Pass. As you can see, we can go down here just fine. And we got another Numble showing up. Alright, that's perfectly okay, but let's go ahead and run away. Goodbye from you. And I'm surprised Rex was able to run away from both of those guys. There's another rock set up here, so if you can use that to get back up, and use these rocks right over here to get back up. So, with the Aero Bike, it makes it easier to traverse the Jagged Pass if you ever had any reason to do that. There's honestly not that much else to show off there, but there is one reason that we're going to have to come back to this place later in the area. And, you know, if you remember, we did have that egg, and we were riding around a little bit, and nothing has changed yet. So, there's only one thing left to do. More running! But we can't run inside. That's against the rules. So we'll run out here! Okay. So I've been riding around a little bit, and... okay. It did change its state. The more longer you ride around with the egg, it does change up the little description it says right there, and it says it's making sounds, it's about to hatch. But guess what? It's not hatched yet, so more running, but this case, wheelie! Okay, and when you've rode around enough, this little message is gonna pop up, huh? And the egg is finally hatching. The description changes 3 times, but I was only able to show off 2 different descriptions. It just says that the egg is moving a bunch and it's almost ready to hatch, and then there's one that says it's about to hatch. But we hatched this egg. We got a Wynaut. Very cool here. Wynaut is the pre-evolution of Wobbuffet, and because of that, Wobbuffet always makes me think of Team Rocket. So I'm gonna name this little guy James. And welcome to the team, James. Though we're not really using you at all, I do want to show you off. We got James right here. Whenever you hatch a Pokemon from the egg, regardless of what it is in this game, it's going to be level 5. And it's a Psychic-type Pokemon with the ability Shadow Tag. As long as Wynaut's about in battle, no Pokemon can switch out. And it has no good moves right now, but it'll eventually get the moves like Counter and Mirror Coat, which are moves that'll reflect double the damage of what you receive back at the Pokemon. And Wynaut is made for taking hits to do that. So it's very good to keep in mind if you ever wanted to use a Pokemon that is definitely very different, because it doesn't have more attacking moves of its own. It's always more of a counter Pokemon. But it's not by any means a bad one. There we go. But that's enough for James right now. We got our team all together. I don't think we even need to heal. I think we're all set. That's really good to hear, because that's all we have to show off of Lava Ridge Town. The only thing left to do right here is taste off this gym. Lava Ridge Town's Pokemon Gym Leader Flandery, one with a fiery passion that burns. And we're gonna take on this 4th gym right here in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you again.